Order has been restored.
With so many talented actors appearing in Stranger Things, you might be wondering what else they've been in. Fear not, because today we're counting down the other shows the Stranger Things cast members have been in. You do not want to miss this. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We are giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or MacBook Pro. It's all your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. First on our list is WINONA RYDER, who plays Joyce Byers. Joyce Byers is the mother of Will, played by Noah Schnapp, and Jonathan Byers, played by Charlie Heat. When Will goes missing in the first season, Joyce stops at nothing to find him. She's a single mother who loves her children dearly and becomes convinced that something supernatural is occurring despite everyone else in town's disbelief. She shows a wide range of emotions as the elaborate plot unfolds. She keeps the wild world of Stranger Things grounded by showing how someone in that crazy situation might react. WINONA RYDER is one of the most famous people in Stranger Things. She's been in numerous well-known movies and brings some serious star power to the series. Her past roles include Lydia Dietz in Beetlejuice, Veronica Sawyer in Heathers, Kim Boggs in Edward Scissorhands, Wilhelmina Murray in Bram Stoker's Dracula, Lelena Pierce in Reality Bites, Abigail Williams in The Crucible, Annalee Call in Alien Resurrection, Babe Bennett in Mr. Deeds, Amanda Grayson in Star Trek, and Lindsay in Destination Wedding. Next up, we have David Harbour, who plays Jim Hopper. Jim Hopper is the chief of the Hawkins Police Department, the local law enforcement in Stranger Things. His young daughter died of cancer, and he divorced his wife, leading him to become an alcoholic. When Will goes missing, he is initially skeptical about the cause, only to become one of the driving forces of the action as things get crazier. He becomes a surrogate father to 11, played by Millie Bobby Brown, later in the series, and it is also revealed that he has romantic feelings for Joyce. David Harbour is another one of Stranger Things' most experienced actors. He has appeared in many television and film roles. He was Randall Malone in Brokeback Mountain, Shep Campbell in Revolutionary Road, Greg Beam in Quantum of Solace, D.A. Frank Scanlon in The Green Hornet, Jay Price in Snitch, Dexter Tolliver in Suicide Squad, and the popular Hellboy in Hellboy. In television, he was Christopher Clark in Hack, Frank Ambrose in Lie to Me, Dan Samuels in Royal Pains, Roger Anderson in Pan Am, Dr. Mason Baldwin in Elementary, and Robert Dalton in Banshee. Number 3 on the list is Finn Wolfhard, who plays Mike Wheeler. Mike Wheeler is the series' main young protagonist. Stranger Things has a cast of several precocious, high school-aged kids who band together to get to the bottom of the mysterious things happening to their town. He's a kind-hearted boy who enjoys spending time with his friends. He and his friends are originally very interested in playing Dungeons and Dragons, but after Will disappears and is rescued and Eleven is introduced, Finn begins to mature and lose interest. He eventually develops feelings for Eleven, but it's yet to be determined how their relationship will play out. At just 17 years of age, Finn Wolfhard has already managed to obtain a variety of movie and TV roles. His film roles include Richie Tozier in It, Tyler in Dog Days, Pugsley Adams in The Addams Family, Miles Fairchild in The Turning, and Bobert in Rules for Werewolves. In television, he's played Zoran in The 100, Jordy Pinsky in Supernatural, Boy Punzel in J.J. Villard's Fairy Tales, and Inigo Montoya in Home Movie, The Princess Bride. Next up on our list is Millie Bobby Brown, who plays Eleven. Eleven is one of the most important characters in Stranger Things. She's a child with telepathic and psychokinetic abilities that escapes from a nearby laboratory facility that's conducting supernatural experiments. She cannot speak very well, but makes up for her lack of vocabulary with the significant impact her powers have on the action. She becomes one of the main kids in the group and eventually develops a romantic relationship with Finn. As mentioned, Hopper begins caring for her, and she even begins to go by the name Jane Hopper. Millie Bobby Brown is one of Stranger Things' youngest cast members at age 16. Regardless, she's already been in some movies and TV shows. Her film roles include Madison Russell in Godzilla, King of Monsters, and the popular Enola Holmes in Enola Holmes. In television, she has played young Alice in Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, Madison O'Donnell in Intruders, Rachel Barnes in NCIS, Lizzie in Modern Family, and Ruby in Grey's Anatomy. Coming in at number 4 on our list is Gaten Matarazzo, who plays Dustin Henderson. Dustin Henderson is one of the main young friends in the series. He has cleidocranial dysplasia, which initially gives him a lisp this, he eventually gets new front teeth. That quality, combined with his look and personality, make him a noticeable member of the main gang of boys. He was attracted to Max Mayfield, played by Sadie Sink in Season 2. Later, Dustin gets a girlfriend in Season 3, though there is speculation about whether or not she's real, since he says he met her at Camp Nowhere, and nobody actually verifies her existence until the end of the season. GATEN MATARAZZO is another young cast member with some film and television experience. His past roles include Finn in The Blacklist and Bubba in the Angry Birds movie 2. He's also performed on Broadway as Benjamin in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, Gavroche in Les Miserables, and Jean-Michel in Cinderella, and Jack in Into the Woods. Next up, we have Natalia DYER, who plays Nancy Wheeler. Nancy Wheeler is Mike Wheeler's older sister. She's initially a good student who follows all the rules. At the start of the series, she's dating the popular Steve Harrington, played by Joe Keery. She ultimately breaks up with Steve and develops a relationship with Jonathan Byers. She works to uncover what happened to her friend Barbara, which leads her to Hawkins' lab. As the story unfolds, she finds herself in the middle of the action. Natalia DYER has been in several movies over the past decade. Her film roles include Clarissa Granger in Hannah Montana, the movie, Lily in The Greening of Whitney Brown, Face in Blue Like Jazz, Banshee in Don't Let Me Go, Davina in I Believe in Unicorns, Mary in Long Nights, Short Mornings, Alice in Yes, God, Yes, Clara in Mountain Rest, Coco in Velvet Buzzsaw, and Virginia in Tuscaloosa. Number 6 on our list is Charlie Heaton, who plays Jonathan Byers. Jonathan Byers is the high school-aged elder brother of Will Byers, whose disappearance is one of the main plot points in the first season of Stranger Things. Jonathan is originally a bit of a weird kid and social outcast who is mostly focused on pursuing his interest in photography. As a result, he's picked on by some of the more popular students in school. When his brother disappears, everything changes in Jonathan's life and he becomes more confident and proactive. He eventually develops a relationship with Nancy Wheeler, whom he had a crush on earlier in the series. Charlie Heaton has had several film and television roles since he came on the scene in 2014. His film roles include Mark in As You Are, Stephen Portman in Shut In, Billy Marrowbone in Marrowbone, Will in No Future, and Samuel Guthrie in The New Mutants. His television roles include Gary McCready in DCI Banks, Riley in Vera, Luke Dickinson in Casualty, and Kurt in Soulmates. Our next Stranger Things cast member is Noah Schnapp, who plays Will Byers. Will Byers is one of the members of the group of boys the story of Stranger Things is centered on. Will is kidnapped by a monster from the Upside Down, which is an alternate dimension discovered by Hawkins' laboratory. His disappearance is what sets the events of the series in motion. We don't get to see much of the character in Season 1, but in later seasons, he acts as a conduit to the Upside Down and the monsters within it, driving the plot further. He appears to be suffering from some rather serious trauma due to his frightening experience, though. Noah Schnapp is another young Stranger Things actor that has appeared in a few films and TV shows. Other than Stranger Things, he was also Evan on the television program Liza on Demand. His film roles include Roger Donovan in Bridge of Spies, Charlie Brown in the Peanuts movie, Lucas in The Circle, Kai in The Legends of Halloween, Joe in Waiting for Anya, and Tommy in Hubie Halloween. Our last cast member is Joe Keery, who plays Steve Harrington. Steve Harrington is a popular student at the high school Jonathan and Nancy go to. He's initially a bit of a typical popular kid archetype who picks on the less popular students and uses his good looks and social status to do as he pleases. He changes into a reluctant hero character for the group of young boys when fighting against the scary creatures that attack the town. He originally was dating Nancy Wheeler, but after they broke up, he befriended Robin Buckley, played by Maya Hawke, while working at the ice cream store in the mall. Joe Keery began acting professionally in 2015. Since then, he has played Gabe in Henry Gamble's Birthday Party, Chris in After Everything, Jackson in Splice, Kurt Kunkel in Spree, Keys in Free Guy, Emmett in Chicago Fire, and Tony Trichter III in Empire. That wraps up our list of other shows the Stranger Things cast members have been in. We'll see you next time.